never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap.
Okay, good morning or good afternoon. It's almost like a beautiful weekend morning here, and tank full fuel, Pulsar NS400Z, my daily driver beast. Off we go. So this is ownership review of sorts, because you guys kept requesting me, and finally here we have the ownership review as to, first of all, why I chose the NS400Z. The primary reason being the price. Let me be very upfront. There's no discount from Bajaj, there's no special offer from Bajaj. I just bought it outright, because the pricing itself is like a special offer. Who will give you a 400cc bike with ABS and riding modes and traction control and all the goodies at 1,85,000 ex showroom? It's unbelievable, and only Bajaj can do that. They keep pulling it off time and again. God knows what they're going to do with the Dominar upgrade. That's going to be a huge defining moment in the Indian motoring history for sure. But what makes the NS400Z tick? I mean, what makes it unique? First, the styling. I mean, first, honestly, I was not a fan of the styling. Let me get that straight to you. I thought, ये क्या कर दिया यार, NS160, sorry, N160, N250 और 200NS को एक मिक्सी में डाल के डिज़ाइन बना दिया. But the more you look at it, the more it grows on you, especially the front part. Yes, tail section तो एकदम मक्खी to मक्खी, absolute copy. But the same panels, everything is the same as 200NS. Again, the front end part grows on you. It gives you a sense of aggression, especially that lightning bolt kind of DRLs. They give you a clear sense of aggression as to what's lurking underneath, and that is what makes this an absolute beast. Because until and unless you ride this, you won't understand the true character. Look at it rev. So it is incredibly powerful and has very good power to weight ratio. But more than anything, it gives you a very intense feel that you come expecting. I think this is the most aggressive and intense Pulsar. We are being overtaken by a Pulsar again, so that's an indicator of how popular the Pulsar motorcycle is. Almost every other bike on the street you see is a Pulsar. It's either a 150 or a 180 or a Pulsar 200NS or the legendary 220. So that's what makes Pulsar stand out, man. That's what makes it the India's favorite sports bike. I mean, because they put their foot down when no one else believed in the fun in motorcycling, or bringing or highlighting the fun and intensity and the thrill in motorcycling. It was Bajaj who put their foot down. Yes, we're going to make sure that people understand that there's more to it. There's more to motorcycling than just offering good mileage, and that's where Pulsar really scored in terms of value for money, in terms of equipment, in terms of performance, in terms of agility, in terms of introducing sport biking culture to the masses. I mean, it was a revelation and a revolution of sorts, with Pulsar Mania going haywire. I mean, people, youngsters from all over India participating in the Pulsar Mania stunt show, and it became a phenom. It is a phenom, and that's what every new Pulsar matters the most to the country. And the NS being the biggest of the lot, I still feel they could have at least done better with the design. Yes, I like the way it is. The more you ride it, the more you fall in love. It's a practical design silhouette with a usable pillion seat and all. But then every time Pulsar came out, imagine what happened when the Pulsar Pro biking showroom was being opened, and the UG, I don't know what, 3.5, I don't know. It had the first time the LED strips, the pilot lamps, and the first digital console, I mean, part digital, part analog console, backlit switches. All these things blew people's mind. And then came the 200NS. That was so damn powerful that it could, literally smash or literally outrun a quarter-liter bike. I mean, it can outperform a quarter-liter bike. That's how intense it was and brutal it was in terms of acceleration and performance. And then comes the 400. When the 400 was announced and everyone started having their own expectations, my expectations ran sky high. Like we had some renders of sorts, and the render looked far more muscular and appealing. And of course, this one is sharper, sleeker, and compact. A new design language for the future. And yes, it does grow on you with time. The more you look at it, the more you fall in love. But then I feel still they could have done better with the design department. And the function, yes, the brutality is there. It just takes off in an instant. I mean, it's incredibly brutal, unforgiving in terms of power delivery. So I don't want to, go overboard, because it's more of a jolly ride in the rain, enjoying the weather, reflecting back on the Pulsar. I've owned the Pulsar 180. That was the most satisfying bike, the blue color 180, from one of the first blue colored bikes to be delivered in Hyderabad Pro Biking, even before the showroom was opened. So I cherished it very much. It's still there with my very close friend, and he's still using it. So that's the kind of legacy Pulsar has, and a lot of fond memories and moments that you can't get out of your mind, where the bike stood by you. And the ownership review wise, let me not get a little too emotional. The seating is really good. I use it day to day. The only issue was the stalling issue. I mean, ever since I bought it, from day one, I don't know, the moment you pull the clutch in, especially when you're decelerating, in especially bumper to bumper traffic, suddenly the engine would stall. I mean, it'll just cut off. Again I start it, again I go moving forward, and again after a couple of miles, again it shuts down. So the stalling issue was there. So then I realized, okay, high compression ratio, powerful engine, more power and torque packed into a single. So maybe you just it's almost a similar kind of problem that the first gen Duke 390 was plagued with. So it had the engine stalling issue and lower RPMs. So I used to overlook that and give throttle. But then day by day it started becoming kind of annoying, and then I approached the service center guys. I even contacted the regional office, and the head office, and they were kind enough to help me out. They rolled out a software update which supposed to address the issue. Now post the update, it is a little more refined, little more the state of tune or the feel of the bike has changed, and yes, the stalling issue has been addressed, but it is not completely gone. It still stalls at least once or twice in a day, especially like when you're stuck in chock-a-block traffic, you're just holding the clutch and pulling the clutch and having a little bit of clutch play moving around front, bumper to bumper traffic. That's where it gives up on you. So that is the only thing. Apart from that, no heating issue, and power is unbelievable. I mean, unbelievably satisfying and unending kind of a thing. So you can just ride and rev the hell out of it, and it will not give up on you. And turning is pretty easy. I'm being a little careful here because we have the Insta360 up front, but primarily it is really good in terms of applicability and maneuverability. I can absolutely go blasting now, but I don't want to blast the hell out of my Insta360. So we're gonna focus on getting some good shots in this amazing weather, and then of course head back home. So for the price, I would say it is an absolute steal deal. First service is done. I just paid for the engine oil. Labor of course is free. And has the refinement improved post the first service? Yes, a little bit, a wee bit. Refinement has improved. The way the bike behaves has improved. Earlier the throttle was a little too snatchy. In higher RPMs, like once you cross 80, that's where the bike feels at home. From 80 to 150, it's an absolute rocket and butter smooth. But below that, it feels like I want to go faster. Please let me go faster. It kind of beckons you and kind of begs you to push it further. So that's the kind of relentless force that's lurking underneath. Especially, I've been riding only in the sport mode, and people have asked me whether I have ridden in the road mode and rain mode. It is raining now, but no. अपने को जो sport का मजा आता है, the throttle response is the best in the sport mode, and it is better to ride. Mileage में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं करने वाला है. If you want to enjoy the bike, if you're buying a 400cc का बाइक, भाई उसको enjoy करना है, वो 400cc feel करना है अपने को. So तब sport mode में ही मजा आएगा. And apart from that, the lighting is brilliant. You do get the charging socket right over here. I hope in the future they include a Type C as well. I mean, the Java SD guys are doing it, who are pretty late to the party, who started operations recently. So why not Bajaj, who's been there for around, and they always pave the way for new stuff and premiering on the motorcycle, in the motorcycle segment. So maybe they can offer a Type C as well for charging in their 400cc bikes at least. And of course the connectivity feature is there. I haven't connected it to the app. I don't see the need to do that. I am an old school kind of a traveler or a rider. जितना इंटरेक्ट करोगे उतना मज़ा आएगा ट्रैवल करते करते. जितना लोगों से पूछताछ करके जाओगे उतना मज़ा आएगा जर्नी करते करते. So those are the precious moments that make every journey special, especially when you're crossing borders, going from here to Ladakh or here to Delhi or Chandigarh or Kashmir, and on the way there are people who don't even know you, strangers who are helping you out. Of course you can use the phone maps as well to be doubly sure, but भाई वो मज़ा अलग है जो ओल्ड स्कूल स्टाइल का ट्रैवलिंग था. when there were no maps, no signboards, you just go follow your gut instinct and again rely on sources that are available through the course of the road. People just are willing to help, especially if you're a rider, and that's the respect the motorcycle community demands, and it has in this society, be it the cops or the military or even the layman or the common man out there is willing to help, and that's what makes traveling so special. So for now, I think a bunch of too many people being stuffed into an Innova here. Oh god, it's kind of closed. Okay, oh god, I think eventually that guy is gonna overtake. But what else? The mileage is around 28 kmpl, and it can be better if you are nice and mellow in riding behavior, not very violent with the throttle inputs or throttle modulation. Be nice and linear, and it will give you good mileage. But this bike is not about mileage, it's about fun, it's about pushing the bike to the limits, it's about pinning the throttle and ringing the throttle wide open. But क्या मौसम है यार, oh God. Gentle drizzle, gentle breeze, drizzle and breeze, इसको मिला के drizzle बोल दिया मैंने. But anyway, gentle breeze, gentle drizzle, overcast sky, lush green trees all around. भाई हमारे हैदराबाद वालों को ना सलाम, एकदम सल्यूट to the GHMC folks who developed the landscape around the entire city. It's absolutely on point. So bus, the seating posture is good. I travel almost sometimes 80 kilometers in a day up and down for a shoot, and it is not at all strenuous, it is fun. And the 400cc class somehow I feel is the right kind of capacity for Indian conditions. Even the 6R I feel is overkill because it bloody revs to 15,000-16,000 RPM in every gear, and by the time you're in second gear you're almost past 200. उसके बाद बाकी के 4 gear कहाँ पे use करेंगे? So that's the problem. And of course, see, we enthusiasts want the inline 4 to scream, and it's not a disturbing distortion kind of a scream. It's a melodious inline 4 scream, but exhaust के बिना मज़ा नहीं आता. Exhaust के साथ गाड़ी निकाले तो पुलिस वाले रेडी रहते, तो it becomes dilemma. भाई गाड़ी लेके क्या फ़ायदा, इतना महंगा गाड़ी लेके चला नहीं सक रहे, छुप के चलाना, सुबह चलाना, भाई मज़ा नहीं आता उसमें. एंड स्टॉक एग्जॉस्ट डाले तो देयर इज़ नो पॉइंट इन बाइंग अ सुपर बाइक. So there's a fine line between causing sound pollution. अभी sound pollution पता है कौन cause ये करेगा? I mean, who is causing the sound pollution? The RTC guys or the cab guys who are honking the hell out of the horn. They play it like a keyboard. They think they have a musical instrument in their hands. They play it in a sequence. Bloody, that guy is honking even when there is no one on the road. A frustrated soul. These guys are the noise pollution guys, not us who are going to just enjoy the inline 4 scream. I mean, everyone enjoys, including the cops, enjoy the inline 4 scream. So, I don't know whether it's hypocrisy or what, but at least ये जो चंद साल बचे हैं, like few years before everything goes out and we are stuffed with EVs down our neck, at least मज़ा तो लेने दो यार sport bikes का, which are like endangered species now. So Pulsar NS400Z, value written all over it, daily usable bike and versatile bike, low maintenance cost, and crazy power delivery, crazy handling, and crazy flickability. This thing is an absolute delight for every enthusiast out there, and even the stunters out there. You can absolutely fly with the wheel up high, and that makes it a lot more easier for you. Better control, be it the wheelie or the stoppie. So Pulsar has always been contributing to the stunting genre as well. I don't know why stunt is not being considered as a sport, man. Like, we have very, very capable stunters here in our nation, and sadly that's not the case. But anyway, hope it changes in the days to come. But yeah, slipper clutch to watch your back, ride by wire, everything has been offered. Decent size tank, it is not too small, and the seating comfort is very good. The handlebar could have been better, yeah. So I'm okay with this kind of a handlebar, a proper naked sport handlebar, but I would have preferred the clip-on handlebars to give a little more premium feel. भाई 200cc को दे दिया, इसमें क्यों नहीं दिया? I don't know what's the plan or what's the strategy behind that. When you've given it to the NS200, give the same thing. When it's the same bloodline, the same kind of genre, or the same NS family, why don't you keep it all the same? I don't know. So that is one thing I wanted to share. Apart from that, everything is on point. What is your opinion about the NS400Z? Do you think the fun machines, the gun machines, or the performance oriented bikes, are they here to stay, or are they being slowly faded out, where again the focus is going back to fuel efficiency because of the skyrocketing fuel prices, where the common man is forced to kill his enthusiasm, kill his love for sport bikes, and force himself into a society which wants only cost effectiveness and savings at the end of it all. So feel free to comment below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this quick fire ride. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.